welcome to Manly Monday Live. What up, Fallible Nation? Welcome to another Manly Monday. Big welcome to all the first-time viewers, and love to all of you who are watching this on the replay, guys. It doesn't matter if you're with us live. I know you can't always do that, or if you're catching us on the replay, we love you guys, and we're glad that you're part of the show. So since I started my podcast, I have spoken to multi-millionaire entrepreneurs, speakers, to authors, to coaches, people chasing their dreams at all kinds of level. And I have found one truth that is just inescapable. None of it is possible if you're not willing to do one essential thing. You must be willing to invest in yourself over and over and over again. So tonight, guys, we're talking about personal development through investing in yourself. So let's get into it. Guys, I love personal development. If you haven't figured that part out, then you obviously haven't paid much attention to my channel and the stuff we're going into. And I have to tell you one truth, Fallible Nation, something you need to know up front. I am not coming to you live tonight, so I will not be doing the Q&A tonight. In fact, I will not be answering any questions tonight because I am following my own advice. I have pre-recorded tonight's show because I cannot be with you live because I am at Grow with Video Live 2022 right now, investing in myself with the very best of YouTube. Guys like Gary V, guys like Patrick Bet-David, Vanessa Lau, the list just goes on, and with the whole Think Media crew. And I am so excited to be at this event so I can bring you guys better videos and connect with people and just continue to grow Fallible Nation and the cause of the Fallible Man. So I'm excited and I miss you guys. I wish I could be with you live, but I am just not there. So if you're watching this and I'm not interacting with you, I apologize, guys. Normally I'm very interactive in this show, but it's just not a possibility tonight. So guys, the first thing I want to talk to you about, guys, is important. And it is going to things like I'm going to now. If you want to invest in yourself, sometimes you got to check out a conference. Like I said, right now I'm at Grow With Your Video Live in Las Vegas, and I'm super excited to be here with other YouTubers because that is a way for me to grow myself. Or maybe it's a conference like our upcoming conference, the Phoenix, coming in June, where men are investing in themselves and their personal growth as mentors and father figures and dads. Whatever it is, I can almost guarantee there is a conference for whatever you want to grow with in your life. Conferences can be free, affordable, or expensive, but they allow you to network with other people who are into the same thing you are. They allow you to make those connections, which networking is so important. They can present some amazing information, or somehow someone could say a phrase in a way that maybe you've heard what they said before, but it just clicks, right? Have you ever had that one person who gave you advice and you'd heard that advice before, but when it came from one individual, you totally got it all of a sudden. And you just get to meet incredible people. In fact, you guys all know my friend Oliver Marcel. It is because of his friend that I met at this same conference last year that I met Oliver. Oliver wasn't there, but I met his friend and we connected, and he was like, I know a guy. Oh my goodness, you two are just going to click. And I totally didn't expect anything to come out of it, but we had a Zoom call that just became a friendship. And Oliver, I count him and Denise as just people I love dearly. And it's amazing we made this connection through a conference. So tell me in the comments below, guys, shout out, tell me, have you ever been to a conference for one of the areas in your life that you want to grow in? Or do you know what conference is in your niche, in your area of growth, that would be the conference for you to go to, maybe for you to grow in that area of expertise or knowledge that you want to grow to as an individual? Tell me in the chat, tell me in the comments. Well, you're not in the chat, I guess. I don't know. This is weird, but tell me in the comments, guys. Let me know if you've ever been to a conference of some kind, what kind of conference it was, or if you know which conference you probably should be going to, right? Number two, guys, I want to present to you today is I want you to consider the idea of masterminds. Now, masterminds are a little bit of a newer thing, although they're not really. They're just getting more public acknowledgement at this point. More people are doing masterminds and more people are actually familiar with what they are. But masterminds are a group where our group masterminds are groups where people gather in person or virtually with a specific purpose to discuss. And it could be a business mastermind or a writer's mastermind or a YouTuber's mastermind or a fitness, like a personal trainer mastermind, right? There are masterminds for almost anything, just like conferences. They become a really big thing and you can get in. In fact, I was just talking to someone the other day who is part of a mastermind with two other colleagues of mine that I've gotten to know. And so there is just all kinds of opportunities. Now, these can range in cost. There are free masterminds, and we've all seen those masterminds advertised on YouTube where you go take a super free seminar and then they hit you up for money at the end. But usually the seminars are okay and they're pre-recorded just like this. But you can find some free ones and some will cost you a kidney. I found one that's like $150,000 a year. And they only meet like 2 or 3 times, but people pay 150 grand to be in this mastermind that happens like twice a year. It's insane to me. But you know what? Maybe it's insane to me right now because that's where I'm at in my journey. Just like I heard Sean Cannell talk about back in 2018 when they were doing the conference I'm at right now. He was caught commenting and saying, the first time I did this conference and I invested like $10,000 or something like that, I was like, whoa, it blew my mind. Now, years later into their business, they're like, we drop $1.5 million into this conference every year or whatever it is. And I don't even blink anymore because that's just where we are at our business. To put it on at this caliber and to have the results we do, you grow. So maybe one day I'll be at a point where $150,000 mastermind doesn't seem stupid, but at the moment it does. But guys, there are other masterminds that are free. Now, in the comments, guys, tell me, have you ever been part of a mastermind before? I'm curious. I would love to hear your experience. I've met a couple guys who do masterminds or are involved in masterminds, but I've never been in one myself. I've taken the weekend classes or whatever, but I've never been in an actual mastermind. So tell me in the comments, what is your experience with going to a mastermind or being a part of a mastermind? And how'd that work for you? Do you like it? Do you still do it? Is it worthwhile? I've heard a lot of good things from guys I do know who are involved in them. And so it's something that I think about. Maybe it's something you should think about. Maybe it's something you should try and you've just never done it before. You won't know until you give it a try, guys. So check that out. Number 3 is mentorships. Mentorships are really, really valuable. I actually belong to a mentorship group that is regular check-ins at a program, and like it actually comes with a full class. Like it's a actual online course complete with a mentorship group and a supporting group and regular check-ins and private groups for discussion. But mentorships are really, really useful, guys. In fact, of all the millionaires, and I refer to them because everybody wants to have money, right? You want to have money. Everybody wants to be a millionaire or whatever. So that's why I'm referencing them. I've interviewed a lot of amazing people who aren't necessarily rich. I've interviewed a lot of people who are rich, but all of them have said one of the best investments they ever made was into getting a good mentor. Now, if you follow the channel for a while, you might have caught my interview with Sam Thiara. Sam was celebrated by the nation of Canada for his work in mentorship and his company that does a mentoring program and helps connect mentors with people who need them. He's out of BC, Canada, and he works with Simon Fraser University. But Sam was amazing, and you need to go check out that episode if you haven't seen it. And that will kind of give you a really good look at the concept of mentorship and how that is effective and how that can be useful if this is a new concept to you. Mentorship can help hold you accountable and help you stay on track. It can also help to have an outside set of eyes look at what you're doing objectively, right? provide you guidance as you move forward. We don't always look at ourselves really objective, guys. Let's face it. I mean, that's just a fact. But maybe having an outside view is exactly what you need to do to grow. You need that outside input. And guys, those mentors can look at your life detached and provide guidance as you move forward to help you achieve your goals faster, to help you grow in the right direction, to make sure you're not spinning your wheels. So be sure and check out Mentorship and comment below. Let me know if you are in a mentorship program, if you've ever done a mentorship program, what your experiences with that. I love to hear you guys' experience on these things. It helps me develop my own outlook on things and to grow as an individual too, right? I'm interested how other people, especially people in my circle, have had experiences with this. Now, guys, I've been told that I don't do this enough. So I'm going to ask you to give us a thumbs up and a like or whatever, do all the good social media nonsense. And maybe the Fallible Man is doing something for you in a positive light. Maybe you like the mission we're on here and you want to support us. And something I'm told I'm not talking about enough is, hey, if you want to get involved with our mission here at the Fallible Man, if you believe in what we're doing, if you want to try and help people and believe in this channel, guys, one of the things you can do is you can go to my Patreon. I have Patreon. I know I don't ask for money. That's not something I like to do. And in my Patreon, you won't find a bunch of free giveaways, although I did just buy some new stuff for my Patreons. And there's also the Buy Me a Coffee platform that you can see on the screen, guys. Either one has a tiered support system. If you want to become part of the Fallible Man mission and you believe in what we're doing, you can go to Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee and make monthly donations. My Patreons, my supporters have direct input about the kind of shows we're doing, the kind of people we're talking to, the kind of subjects we're covering. And that is part of the reward of contributing is I don't give away a lot of stuff in there. I actually asked you to take a step into my world and become part of the mission here through your support, both financially, but I don't want just your money. I want your ideas. I want your thoughts and your opinions on what we're doing. And that is a way you can directly support us to keep shows like this going, because let's face it, life isn't free and these things do cost money. So if you are wanting to support our mission, guys, hit Patreon, hit Buy Me a Coffee. I'm at both of them. You can do one-time donations through Buy Me a Coffee, or you can head over to either of them and do a tiered membership, guys. And there's a link directly off my website for that. Everybody knows I hate talking about money and junk like that, but I'm told I'm supposed to. It's one of those things because things aren't free these days. Now, getting back to the focus of the show, guys, because it distracts me to even talk about this stuff sometimes, is number 4, guys. And I want you to consider online courses. Now, we've talked about online courses on this channel before. This is not a new idea. I'm a big fan of online courses. And so I've always encouraged you with the fact that you can tell what is the priority by the way you spend your time and your money. This list is no different. All these things will test your determination and your dedication to grow because they'll all cost you money and time. Investing in courses that will move the needle for you to acquire the skill or the knowledge or the ability that you need to take that next step is no different. Okay. It takes a little money. Now, I am not just saying these things. I am at a conference right now as you're watching this. I am taking online courses right now as you're watching this. This is something I'm working on. I am working in finding a mastermind. I am in an actual mentorship program, guys, because I believe this stuff will help you change your outlook. It will help you start to look at life the right way. As we talked about last week, stop looking at it backwards. But if you want to stop being stuck, you're going to have to do something to move the needle. Don't think for a second that I don't follow any of this advice I'm giving to you. Okay. I've invested a lot in the last few years in all of these things that we're talking about, and it is helping me grow as a person. Otherwise, I would not suggest it to you. Online courses can be beneficial. Yeah, there's a lot of crap out there. You need to vet the course. You need to vet what it's teaching and that it's actually solid and well made. But this is a way for you to move that needle in your life if you're feeling stuck right now. Most of the time when we're stuck, it's because we're stuck in rut and we're just not digging and investing into ourselves. And investing in yourself is one of the best things you will ever do for your life. You cannot give and give without putting something back in. You have to grow. You have to feed yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, or you are going to run into problems and you're going to get just jammed in this little rut and it's not going to be good. Now, oh, yeah. I'm lost. Sarah's not here in the background while I'm recording this, and it is really messing me up. Number 5, guys, books. I talk about books a lot, and it's because I read lots and lots and lots of books because, hey, I think books are just an amazing source of education. Now, I'm not talking about Harry Potter books or the Lord of the Rings series. They are incredible books, incredible stories. I'm not knocking those. I am a Potterhead. I love the Harry Potter books. I love Lord of the Rings. But what I'm talking about is informational books will go a long way in your life. An informational book will go a long way, which is why I have a list of them on my website. In my very first live stream, one of our listeners, one of our Fallible Nation was like, "Hey, Brent, you talk about books a lot. Do you have a list of all these books that you've referenced throughout doing your different videos and stuff? Because you talk about them a lot." And so I put my library tab on my website so you can see all the books that I've referenced, all the books I'm talking about, books I'm recommending, including books from authors I've interviewed on the podcast. And if you are interested in those, dig into the podcast, find out about that author. I always read their books before I interview them about them. It is a standing rule for the show. Now, pro tip, YouTube has a ridiculous amount of audiobooks available on YouTube. I'm not sure they're all supposed to be there. In fact, they get taken down periodically. Some of them are okay. Some of them are not, I guess. I don't know. But I actually have a saved list on my personal YouTube account of audiobooks because sometimes I'll just grab an audiobook off YouTube and start listening there because I don't have it on my Audible account or something, right? So pro tip, there are a ton of audiobooks that you can listen to for free, like good audiobooks, high quality stuff to listen to that you can listen to for free on YouTube. And putting books into your life, whether you're reading them or listening to them on Audible, and you guys know I'm a fan of Audible on this channel, will help you grow. Now, tell us in the comments, what book are you reading right now? I'm curious. And are you taking any online courses or have you taken online courses? What is your experience with those, guys? You are part of the Fallible Nation and we help each other here. That's one of the things we do. So when you comment below this video, it helps other people in the Fallible Nation, right? Your experiences can contribute to their experiences. It provides them insights. It provides them guidance. It helps them see pros and cons of things. And they're not just listening to me because this is not just about me. So shout out, let us know. Are you taking in online courses? Have you? What do you think of them? And what books are you reading? I'm reading right now. I'm working on the 4-hour work week. I'm also reading a book for an upcoming interview about pure communication. And I'm by Jim Fuller, and I'll have that's already up on my website. I'm most of the way through it. But what are you reading right now, guys? Are you investing in yourselves? Now, as we land this plane, guys, as Sean Cannell likes to say over on Think Media, if you're feeling stuck in your life, the way to get out of it, the way to move forward, the way to change things and be in a better position is to invest in yourself 100%. I've done so many interviews at this point. I've talked to so many people that we would call quote unquote successful, whether it's financially or business wise. And what I have found time and time and time and time again from all of them is the needle starts moving when you turn around and invest in yourself. It is the greatest investment you'll put into this year. You may be a crypto guy, you may be a stock market guy. And if you are, I am, trust me, I'm sorry to all of you because my life stinks right now when it comes to that. I'm sure yours does too because the market has been horrible. But that's not the best investment you're going to make this year. The best investment you're going to make this year is investing in yourself, whether it's conferences, courses, mentorships, books, something. That is how you invest in yourself. That's how you grow. And that's how you become the very best person you can become, right? That's how you reach your full potential. You guys, we know we're all about reaching our full potential whenever possible. That is what we do here at the Fallible Man. That is what our aim is. Guys, I really wish I could have been with you this week. I actually really do enjoy Manly Monday and doing these things because you guys just make my life so much more entertaining when you interact. Don't forget, the Phoenix Conference is coming up June 10th and 11th. All of these guys and more are going to be there, guys, and I am so excited. This is a affordable conference. So if you're in North Central Washington area or the Pacific Northwest, come join us. It's only $25, and I promise you it is more than worth that. Uh, as always, be better tomorrow because of what you do today, and we'll see you on the next one.